Tim Reynolds says, it does appear we are in a matrix trap. Do you think, quote, good souls, end quote, have sympathy for us and try to push through and help us? I would love to think so. Here's my opinion on all of this. This is a big one because it applies to everybody on how we can properly look out for ourselves. Remember, this is, even though we're here as a group and we're all talking together, sharing together, this is an individual journey. It's a complete individual journey. If there's anything that I've learned by living here and witnessing what's going on in the astral and through experiencer testimony and just the amount of lies that happen here, the never-ending shitstorm of lies, it's endless. Okay, and if it is happening in the astral as it links to this realm, if we are to trust something and give our power to it, then all we're doing is just setting ourselves up for disaster. That's my very, very strong opinion. Even though we have very good beings, spirits in our lives, that doesn't necessarily mean that they are good for our exit. Think about it. Everyone has had good spirits in their lives who they care about, they respect, but that doesn't mean that they figured out what's going on here. That doesn't mean that they are going to be able to help you when you leave here. And you sure as hell shouldn't rely on it, my friend. We can't rely on anything else to get us out of here or help us besides ourselves. I thoroughly believe that. Now, can you utilize entities while you're here for whatever reason? Perhaps, if you want to. Do I suggest it? No, I don't. Because you got to look at it this way. Any entity that you're likely dealing with, I would say almost all of them, are still linked to this matrix. So if they're linked to this matrix, that doesn't mean that they're inherently bad. There are plenty of good spirits. But if they're still under the illusion of what's going on here and that it's for their spiritual growth or ascending, or you pick it, that they need to work on cleaning out Earth and coming back here until every single last spirit and soul are gone, well, then that's what's going to happen. They're just going to keep doing that until they take initiative on their own. See, it's such a dicey a thing to talk about because even though, we may care and love for them and that, it could be even a random entity that's trying to help you and they may believe it. They may believe what they're doing is righteous and that they have your best interest at heart, but they're still stuck in the matrix. They're still stuck here. They have failed to reclaim their sovereignty and liberate themselves. And I seriously think that if there are good entities trying to help us from beyond, they're not going to try and convince us to do anything within this system. If there is not a sovereign and liberated perspective on how you should apply your life and afterlife, then it's as good as nothing to me personally. But again, that doesn't make who you may deal with spirit-wise. It just means that they're lost, but you don't deserve to give up yourself in exchange for hoping that they're good. Or maybe they are good, but they're lost and still sucking you in as a side effect. So think about it. It sucks. It really does, because you want to think that there are beings out there looking out for us, and in many sense they think they are. But if it's trying to suck you into the matrix, it's not doing you any favors. Trust me.